Hi Freshman Band, it's Mr. Bonley. We're going to start with one of the worksheets that I gave you to do. First of all, we need to know that when we make a scale, you use the alphabet. It's a very basic concept. So right now on number one over here, it says write out the B flat major scale in treble clef. The B flat, so I need to start with the letter B because B is the first letter of the scale. I want you to follow this process. Write the letters underneath the staff. We go in the order of the alphabet. And remember that the musical alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. After G, we go to A. You just go in the order until you return to the note that you started on. And it'll be 8, right? Because A, B, C, D, E, F, G is 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's what we have. Okay? Now B flat major. We have to know that we're in treble clef. So remember how we find notes in the treble clef? The lines are every for E, good boy does fine. Or E, G, B, D, F. So every good boy, so I'm going to find B for boy here. Okay. Now you go line, then space, all the way up until you get to the end. So line, space, line, space, line, space right above. Oh, but there's not a line above there. What do? Yeah, you do a ledger line. Then B is right above the ledger line in the space. Now last thing we need to do is write in the key signature. This is where the circle of fifths comes in. So we need to find the major. You see major. Okay, so now we go major. Oh, where's the B flat? Oh, there's the B flat. It's right here. So B flat has 2 flats. Okay, remember the order of the flats. The order of the flats are B, E, A, D, G, C, F, or bead, greatest common factor. Alright? So if we have only 2 flats in the key of B flat, we use B and E. So I'm going to put flats right in front of those letters. So be in front of all the B's and all of the E's. Then I transfer those up into the music staff by the notes. You always put the flat before the note, and that's number 1. Okay, number 2, write out the F sharp minor scale in bass clef. Okay, there's a lot of complicated things. You got to take it one step at a time. First of all, start with the letter F because it's an F scale. Yeah, I know it's an F sharp scale, but just start with the letter F for now. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Remember that after G you go to A. Alright, now we need to start the next step. After we write out the letters in order, you got to find an F in bass clef. Okay, so now here's how you find an F. The lines in bass clef are George Bush digs fat astronauts. George Bush digs fat. Oh, F for fat. There's the F. Then that's a line, right? So we have to go to a space above. Then the line, space. Line is the ledger line. The space above that. Well, now we have 2 ledger lines, right? And then finally, right above that. And that's how you write out the scale. Okay, now we're not done yet, are we? First of all, it's an F sharp, and we didn't even talk about the sharp part yet. And it's a minor scale, so we need to get our circle of fifths chart out. You can look on the board because that should be up on the board. Now, minor is inside. So let's find F sharp. Okay, so F sharp and A, they both have the same key signature, 3 sharps. So our order of the sharps, let's get out the order of the flats. B, greatest common factor. The order of the sharps is just backwards. So it's fat, cats, go, down, alleys, eating birds. We had 3, so it's fat, cats, go. F, C, G. So we go over here, we find our F, our C, and our G. Then you transfer it up into the music staff. And voila. Next one, number 3, write out the C sharp minor scale. So first step, write out the alphabet, C. C sharp, so we start with C. After G, you go to A. Alright, so now we have to go in treble clef. Face is in the space. First space is F. You spell face. So F, A, C, E. So F, A, C. We start on that one. That's in a space, so the D is going to be in a line. Space, line. Ledger line. Right above the ledger line. And we have 2 ledger lines. And that's our scale. Okay, so now we have to think about the circle of fifths now. C sharp minor. Let's get out a circle of fifths. Minor is inside. There's C sharp. C sharp and E major, C sharp minor and E major are both 4 sharps. So 4 sharps, let's get out the order of flats and the order of sharps. Remember, flats go this way. Flats. Well, we're doing sharps. Sharps goes the other way. So, how many did we have again? You're right, we had 4 sharps. So it's fat cats go down. Fat cats go down. Transfer them up into the staff. That's very important. You got to transfer them up there. Next one. Write out the A flat major scale. First of all, A flat. So we start with the letter A. After G, we go to A. Okay, now we transfer it up here. So the lines were George Bush digs fat astronauts. Well, I don't want to start way up on that top line. So I'm going to see about the spaces. All cows eat grass. All. So the first space. It's in a space. This is a line. Space, line. Space, line. Space, line. Now we wrote our notes down. Next step, we have to get the circle of fifths out. You can look on the board for reference. So we're in the key of A flat major. So majors are on the outside. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, there's A flat. A flat major has 4 flats. Let's get out our order of flats. Remember, it's bead, greatest common factor. So we have B, E, A, D. There are 4 flats, and it's B, E, A, D. So let's get back out the sheet here. B, E, A, D. Transfer them up into the staff. So, I mean, that's all I did. I just went like this. Okay? And that's the first one. The next sheet. Now, if you're done with the first sheet, I want you to keep listening for this one and help your neighbor if they need some help on this. So we're going to write out the F major scale. Okay, so start with the letter F, because F major starts with the letter F. F, then go on the alphabet. G, after G, we go to A in the music alphabet. B, C, D, E, F. There we go. Now we have to know what clef we're in. We got to write the notes on the staff. We're in bass clef. So let's think about the lines. George Bush digs fat. Well, there's fat up there, so I'll just start there. Okay, F. Then we go to a space. Then we go to a line. Go to a space. And what do I do again if I'm out of lines? Because I have to go to a line next because I was in a space. Oh, yeah, that's right. I make a ledger line. Okay, then, ledger line. Oh, and that's the space above the ledger line. Okay, gotcha. Now I need 2 ledger lines for the E. And then the F. I still need 2 ledger lines, but I can put the note on top of that ledger line. Okay, now F major. We got to go to our circle of fifths and figure out how many flats we do, right? So major. Oh, and I see F right there. It's 1 flat. 1 flat for F major. What's the order of flats? Bead, greatest common factor. So B is the order, is the first one. So I only have one flat and it's a B. So I find the B and I transfer it up to the staff and there's my answer. Make sure you've got it, and people who did the first week sheet help your neighbors out. Okay, and do it in a whisper. Thank you. So the next one is the G sharp minor. G is the letter we start on. After G we go to A in the alphabet of music. Now G sharp, well, first of all, you got to go in this treble clef here. So every good boy does fine. So every good, E, G, G is the second line. So we start on a line, then we go to a space, line, space, line, space, line, space. Okay, so G sharp minor. So we got to go in the circle of fifths, because minor is in the circle of fifths. Where's G sharp? It's down here. G sharp minor and B major both have 5 sharps. So 5 sharps. Let's get out of order of sharps and flats. We start on this side for sharps. We had 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to the A. So fat cats go down alleys. Fat cats go down alleys. Fat cats go down alleys. Now I take the sharp and I put it up by the note. Sharp 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 by the note. And that's the G sharp minor. Okay. Moving on along. Number 3, write out the B flat major scale and bass clef. So B flat major, B we start on. I'm just writing out the alphabet. Remember, after G you go to A. Some of this is repetitive, but some of us need to hear it more than once. Okay, so B flat minor, we're in bass clef though. So we got to find George Bush digs fat astronauts. So George is the first one. Bush, B, oh, there we go. Start on this line. Line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. B flat minor, minor, inside the circle of fifths. Minor, B flat minor. Oh, it's like D flat major with 5 flats. 5 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or bead greatest. Bead greatest. Now write the flats in before the letters. Bead, B, E, A, D, greatest. Take the flat and move it up into the staff. Go through this step with me. I want to see all this work on your paper. Okay? And that's how we do the B flat minor scale in bass clef with the correct sharps or flats. Number 4, E major in treble. So we got to start by writing out the alphabet starting on E. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. E major scale, so now we gotta find it in treble clef in the staff. E is right here because every good boy does fine. Line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. Okay? So now we need to know where E major, what the key is. Let's get our circle of fifths up. Major's on the outside. There it is. E. 4 sharps. 4 sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fat cats go down. Fat cats go down. Transfer them up there. Voila, you've got it. Well, guys, you're doing great. I want you to make sure that you put your names on this. Make sure your name's on it, on the top. So write your name down. Circle your class. Yay! And then put a smiley face if you want, because I like smiley faces. And make sure that you just have everything done, okay? Complete it all. This bottom stuff, band, bonus, just go like that. We're not going to worry about that, okay? Let's go like that. There you go. Toodaloo.